Osaze De Rosario signed. First team contract with the Sounders. Sorry, I'm pulling up the Sounder Heart report to screen share. Osaze De Rosario signs first team contract with the Sounders. Scored 10 goals in 8 competitive matches this year. So he's Cristiano Ronaldoing in MLS Next Pro. Just scored against the Timbies. And I think that this was coming because Jordan Morris is out pretty long-term, 6 weeks with this hamstring injury. And behind Moose, they don't really have a like-for-like. We've talked about that a lot. Jesus Ferreira playing the kind of a pure number 9 role, not really been his thing. So they needed a body there. And Osaze has earned it. He's earned it. He's banging in goals in MLS Next Pro. And his performances, just outside of the stat sheet production, his performances have been really good. He seems like a very smart striker, guy who gets himself in good positions. I know he missed the sitter against St. Louis, but we've made the point that's where you want him. That's where you want him standing. You want him to kick it into the goal instead of above it, but he was in a good spot, good movement. It's a good sequence by the whole team there. So I'm interested to see what he can do. See if you may as well find out if you've got an MLS player. This is a good opportunity to do it. Good signing. You need someone to give Moose a rest, even if it's for 15 minutes a game. You can't have Moose play every minute of every game. He's going to be playing a lot. Moose is the most important player on the team right now, as has been documented on this show. But there's going to play. As long as Jordan's out, I think they're definitely going to find spots to get him run. They have to. And I think it'll be good for them to find out what they have, because this is the type of thing where if you develop a player like this and it hits, it's such a great advantage. It's such a great leg up. Osaze is not technically a homegrown, but he is coming up through Defiance. So I think your point stands. It's not like he came up through the youth academy. They brought him in from the Canadian Premiership. But it would be cool to have a number 9 who started with the MLS Next team, work their way up and actually become reliable number 9 at the MLS level. Any type of reliable number 9 at the MLS level. That'd be huge. It means that maybe money that you would have had to spend on that, you don't anymore, right? So let's see what he's got. His dad, Dero, is about as good an MLS player as I can name. MLS legend. If Moose has taught us anything, missing sitters equals future 4 goals in 4 games. Exactly. Sometimes you have to miss a few sitters in order to make your sitters. That's not a saying, but I just made it one. How about Osaze's story came up the hard way, even with his dad? If you read J.O.'s little profile he wrote on him in Sounder Heart, he talks about that. It wasn't necessarily a linear path. He's had to fight through a lot of adversity to get to where he's at, and he's a good player. How chill it is it that he's going to get some revenge against Portland in the next couple of weeks? Put him in the game. Put him in the game. I'm so curious to see how this road trip goes just in general. This is such a difficult part of the schedule that ordinarily you go into it and I would ordinarily say that 4 points, 1-1, if you get out of it with that, that's honestly pretty good. But with how the team has been playing the last few weeks, they're in good form. Moose is the hottest non-Brian White number 9 in MLS. And Brian Kent looked like the greatest player alive against St. Louis. So I'm not saying they're going to that they should 3-0-0 this road trip. Obviously, that would be ideal. But I guess I'm hoping for a 1-0-2. I would take that. I'd take a little 1-0-2 and maybe a little 2-0-1.